and this one's going to get me in trouble, but bear with me. This is coming from a good place, but this is my hot take. I have heard, especially recently, time and time again, many a time, women talk about how much they miss an alpha masculine man. And I want a man to come and do this for me and provide and take care of me, and I'm tired and I fell for the feminism and the working and I'm exhausted and I want to have kids, and that whole tune that we've been hearing. I've heard it a lot and I sympathize and I understand a lot and I empathize. But I seldom hear them say, and this is what I will give.
Never.
Daddy, can you relax? I'm on a roll here, okay? But I hear it a lot of what they want to receive, and I get it. But what are you gonna give? You know? And then when I ask them, it's always like, oh, I'll make him a home. Baby girl, do you even know what that entails? Do you know the dedication, the work, the commitment, the sacrifice, the selflessness that it takes to give a man a home, to give yourself a home? It's a lot of hard work. And this one's gonna get me in trouble.
You preaching, Doc. You preaching. You want it, Doc. You got your finger on the pulse. You right there. I don't gotta correct nothing. You right where you need to be. Because look, sometimes people overinflate their stock. You telling me all this and that. Do you even know how to do it? You see, I fear in this day and age, I fear that there's a lot of overinflating of what you can actually do. You tell me, oh, if you give this to me, I can make you $1 million. Can you? Or are you just talking to me and telling me that so I can invest my money in you, but you really ain't never done this? Man, when I tell you, there be people who ain't never done a job a day in their life, but they gonna tell you that they've done it multiple times. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because when people are entrusting important things to you and you lying and you ain't never done it, you don't even know what it entails. You missing small details that should have been done, and you asking for the money. You want the money, but you forget that they want the service. And she got a point. All this gimme. Oh, I can't be in a relationship with a man because I'm not. It's only going to be the man that's benefiting. In what way? What exactly are you giving that's important? What are you giving that's of value to him? A lot of times you're giving him what you think is of value. You ain't even asked this man what he wants. You can't even go out and buy this man a good birthday present, let alone a good Christmas present, or take him to a nice vacation. Like, babe, I just want to surprise you. I know you've been working hard. I got a special birthday planned for you. Some women do that. Those are the good ones. I won't even say some. I know there's plenty of women who do that. Absolutely. But the sect of women who just say, gimme. And you don't have anything to offer, but you telling him what you offering. Name me one thing that you offering that is substantive. And I'm not even trying to be antagonistic. I'm literally saying, because a lot of people say, oh yeah, absolutely, I'm giving you this, that. No, you're not. You're not giving him nothing. He's not getting nothing. He's telling you that he's receiving something to make you feel good about yourself. That's the only reason. Well, he got to lie. Yes, he does. He does have to lie. Because if he doesn't lie, then your feelings are going to be hurt. So that the gift that you give him, and it ain't good, is not about him. It's about making you feel good. We didn't think about that, did we? We didn't understand that, did we? It's always centered around, it could be a trash gift, and it probably is. And he looking at the gift like, dang, she ain't even good. She like, dang, man. When I go back and I think to myself, I saw, oh, yeah, babe, I appreciate that. Oh, that's dope. That's fire. And I go back and I think to myself, I be like, dang, man, I told her I ain't want this like 12 times. I never, she ain't never seen me use these. But you know, this is what she bought me. So, and I love her. So I'm gonna act like I like it. Put no thought, picked it up on the way. Ah, why? Because that's a man's job to give gifts and show reciprocity. Well, what world? What rock did you just come from under? What rock you been living under? What wolves? what wolves have you been raised by? That you ain't got no home training enough to show basic. See, every single day, all that therapy, every single day, this is what we run into, and we talk about emotional intelligence. I'm just saying, love and respect, but I'm just saying, my God, is this what emotional intelligence is? You got to be kidding me. That's why I say we got to counterweight it. Because when stuff like this, the people, we say empathy, but we lack consideration for others. How so? How is that emotionally intelligent? I'm struggling. I am struggling. I really am. How is that emotional intelligence? You got to be kidding me. And you gonna sit here and look me in my face in the white of my eyeballs and tell me that you more emotionally intelligent than me, and you ain't showing no consideration for nothing that I got going on. Yo, you not even forgetting my birthday party, but you just save it to the end of the day. You got a whole birthday week. You might even have a birthday month, man. I gotta be involved in it. In some way, shape, or form, I gotta freaking prop you up every single dang day. The whole freaking month. You got something planned for every day of the month. You gotta go on freaking scavenger hunts. All this bull crap. Just trying to get some work done, and this is why I gotta be involved in. Gotta stop what I'm doing to go do that. And I gotta be happy about it. When I gotta be a part of the process. I gotta make it big. I gotta go big. I gotta go and get balloons. Gotta go reserve a space, put a deposit down. Gotta call and invite your friends to put a PowerPoint and a video together. We all gotta, every year, we gotta freaking stand up here at the front of the restaurant, buy out half the restaurant, and tell you all the nice things about yourself that we love and you know, couldn't live without. Absolutely. But when it comes to his turn, how many times? Oh, I do it. How many times are you going to do that? Oh, I don't do it because you don't think it's important. But how many times are you going to do that for him? How many times? Look, we may not have to have a big extravagant party, but how many times are you going to show up for him in the way that he wants you to show up for him? You know he loves cookie cake. That's the one thing he asks for. Cookie cake and sherbet ice cream. And you show up and you do everything else that day. And you show up at 11 p.m. at nighttime with sherbet and cookie cake. And your energy has been spent on the rest of the day. And what does he have? What does he have? You gave him, he's got to give you his first and his best. But you've come in and you've given him your last. And he didn't say anything. And even if he did, you got an excuse for that. Oh, but I told you, I'm sorry, we could do it another time. I had to this and that. And another time never comes. And it's just swept under the rug until next year. You want him to have the same energy. We're going to go another month. He got to actually save up for your birthday. He got to actually save up for your birthday. To make it big and extravagant like you want it. Working man. He's a working man. Just to make it big and extravagant just for you because he loves you. And you can't even consider him, and you not really bringing nothing to the table. The first thing that you say is, a man don't benefit me. How do you benefit a man? And I'm telling you right now, because it ain't going to be your money, because you don't even know how to handle your money. You don't know how to use your money to upgrade nobody else. So in what way? He don't need your car, he has a car. He don't need your house, he has one. So in what way are you benefiting him? And a lot of times I don't understand why women get so upset. And I'm sorry for harping on, but I don't understand why women get so upset when somebody asks, "What do you bring to the table?" Oh, I don't gotta answer. Da 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 da. He will tell you what he brings to the table. That's what you want, right? When you come, I think you misunderstand. When you come into a relationship, that's what y'all are both doing. You both are putting your best attributes on display. You're proving yourself and saying, "This is why you should be with me. I'm a good person. And here's why. This is what I bring to the table. I can help you with this. I can help you with that. I can be your eyes and ears. You're not good at that. I'm good at that. I'm great at that." But you can't even list that, and you get embarrassed because it's critical thinking. You get embarrassed because you never even thought about it. That's really the real problem. And so you throw it back on him and say, "Well, a man ain't supposed to ask me that. A man ain't supposed to, a man ain't supposed to understand why a person that's in his house brings a benefit to him or doesn't. He's not supposed to try to get to understand and know how a person is going to multiply his efforts." Right? Because what will happen is you will go in this man's house and you won't multiply anything. And so he'll be trying to work by himself to multiply. You won't be multiplying anything. You actually be working against him. I heard some people getting mad because a man said, "How are you an asset? Are you a liability? Are you an asset?" And they got mad. Why are you getting mad? Because you a liability, and you know you a liability. The first thing out your mouth is wanting to go shopping. Not how can I make the money stack. It's not how I can add to the bank account. It's how I can take away from the bank account. Well, baby girl, who's going to replace that money? You are. No. If you keep on spending money like there's no tomorrow, who's going to replace it? Even if I make $100K a month, if you going out shopping, getting the most expensive things and wanting to live in the most expensive house, even if I make $100,000 a month, I'm not going to be able to keep up because you're going and buying $20,000 Birkin bags. That's a quarter of my $100K right there on some useless bag that probably don't cost but $50 to make. Are you kidding me? You trying to convince me about this useless bag? The only reason I'm getting this bag is because of you. Because you want it, but this bag has no real value. You gotta be kidding me. That's a liability. Oh, I can resell it for high value. You're going to resell it for lower value than you bought it. That's what you're going to sell it for. You spent $25,000 on a bag and you're only going to be able to sell it for $15,000. The bag doesn't appreciate, it depreciates. You lost $10K on the bag. You're just going to resell it for $50. For $15, you lost money on the deal. That's not an investment. An investment appreciates. You lost money on the deal. It's a bad investment. But you're going to keep on going out and buying these Birkin bags as a status symbol. You just living to be a status symbol and to buy as a status symbol. How is that an asset? And you get mad when somebody questions you. It says, "How are you an asset to me? How are you going to help me? How are you going to turn 1,000 into 10,000? How are you going to do that?" Because if you can help me turn 1,000 into 10,000, if you can multiply my efforts, that's good for both of us because we both make more money and we both go on vacation for longer. It's a win-win, but you can't get that. "No, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to blah, blah. You go do it." Then I'm going to go get somebody who can multiply me. I'm looking for not only companionship, but I'm looking for somebody to multiply me. And if you can't articulate that, then why do you need to be in my space? You got to understand that for yourself, please, for the love of God. You got to understand that basic logic. Am I adding or taking away? I understand that men ain't perfect. Men do the same thing. So respect. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. You could be mad at me. Say how you feel. Until next time. Take it easy.